Hello young explorers, welcome back to our cosmic journey. Today we are visiting a mysterious planet in our solar system, Venus, also known as the twin sister of Earth. Now you might wonder why Venus is called the Earth's twin sister. Well, that's because both planets are very similar. But if you ask me, Venus is a tiny bit evil. Let me answer why. Venus and Earth are very similar. Venus is nearly the same size as the Earth and they both are terrestrial planets, meaning they are composed largely of rock and metal. Both the planets also have substantial atmospheres of their own. They are like cosmic siblings. But not everything about them is the same. Just like twins can have different personalities, Earth and Venus also have different environments. Venus is the second planet from the Sun, one place closer than Earth. And boy, it is hot over there. The temperature on Venus can reach up to 900 degrees Fahrenheit. That's hot enough to melt metals and turn them into gas. Venus is the best example of greenhouse effect, where the heat from the Sun gets trapped by the thick atmosphere and can't escape back into the space. This causes the planet's temperature to keep rising. Venus has a super thick atmosphere, which is made up mostly of carbon dioxide and has clouds that are filled with sulfuric acid. Can you imagine that? Acid rain is common on Venus, but it evaporates before it even hits the ground due to its high temperature. Oh, let's not forget about the day and night cycle. It takes Venus about 243 Earth days to spin around just once. But it takes only 225 Earth days for Venus to go all the way around the Sun. That means a day on Venus is longer than a year. Let me repeat that again. A day on Venus is longer than a year. That's pretty confusing calendar, right? So as you can see, Venus might look similar to Earth from far away, but up close it's a very different and hostile place. I really wonder why ancient Romans named their goddess of love after this hot, dry and hostile place. Now let's wrap up with some cool Venus facts. First, did you know Venus is the brightest natural object in our night sky? Well, just after Moon. You can often see it just after the sunset or just before sunrise. It has earned it the name morning star as well as evening star. Venus along with Uranus are the only two planets in our solar system that rotate from east to west, unlike Earth and most other planets that rotate from west to east. So if you are on Venus, sun will rise in the west. Venus doesn't have a moon of its own, which is a bit unusual for a planet. Scientists aren't sure why it is this way, but some think this might be because of Venus's thick atmosphere, slow rotation, or gravitational interactions with the Sun. So if you're living on Venus, you'd never see a moon in the night sky. You've heard of rain, snow and hail, right? But what about metal snow? On Venus, it's possible. The planet's incredibly hot atmosphere can vaporize metal, which then condenses and falls as snow on high mountain peaks. Now it is the time for a little quiz. First question. Which is longer on Venus, a day or a year? Second, Venus is often called Earth's twin. Why? Third, what unusual type of snow might you find on Venus? Fourth, which planet other than Venus rotates from east to west? And the last one, how many moons does Venus have? Well, that's it for today, explorers. Remember, even though Venus might be Earth's evil twin, it's an incredibly unique and fascinating planet. So stay curious and keep exploring the wonders of our universe. And for more such unique lessons, like and subscribe to Kaizen Micro Lessons.